Hi there, my name is Tracy, and this is the 3-Wick Thesis candle channel. Today I have my weekly Saturday Bath & Body Works haul video for you. My husband and I got out of the house a little bit late this morning, slept in, still went and got some breakfast and some coffee, and then we ended up going to 4 stores, which is a lot for us. We had another coffee break in there for some energy. We were on the hunt for the new 3-Wick candle pedestal with the birds on it. We were also hoping to find a store that had already put out the Sweetest Song candle, and we struck out on both of those goals. But that's okay. We did find out that the new line of candle holders, there's a bird one, there's another one that almost looks, it's like gold and does it have a bow on it, I think? I did actually find one of them, which I'm going to show you, got that at the first store. But I found out that they're going to be available on the 13th, which is Thursday. So I'll probably head over there Thursday morning because I don't know how popular that bird candle holder is going to be, but I want to make sure that my husband gets it because he's really excited about it. So the first store I went to was the outlet store, and that's where I got almost everything. I was so excited, y'all. So I don't know if you've been reading the subreddit, but there's some chatter about the Netflix collabs being MOS, which means mark out of sale. And I was at my store last week, and I know they were pulling the Eddie's leather jacket. They had some of those candles from the Stranger Things line, and I had asked about, can you sell those? And she said, no, we're marking them out. And I said, well, are you going to send them to the outlet store? She said, I don't know. We just mark them MOS and they come pick them up. I don't know who she's talking about. And then I was reading online that pretty much all of the Netflix merchandise has been ordered to be destroyed. And I don't know if that's actually true because I don't work for Bath & Body Works. I'm not sure, but there are employees talking about it in the subreddit for Bath & Body Works. So I thought, oh no, there were so many candles at Winter Sass that I held off on, in particular the Bridgerton series, because I thought, oh, well, they'll be back this summer for 75% off, and there were quite a few at 2 of my stores that I go to, and I didn't get them, and now I think they're going to be MOS. But heads up, I went to the outlet store today, and they did have some Netflix candles, one of which I snagged, which I'll show you. And they also had body cream. There were a couple of different items. So I am wondering if maybe the outlet stores are going to be allowed to continue selling the Netflix collab merchandise. And if that's the case, I'm going to be hawking that place every week, looking for more of the Bridgerton candles. So we'll see. I'm going to keep my eye open, and I hope that's true. But it's also possible that they just haven't done the MOS at their store yet. So the first stop is always the outlet store. We stopped in there. Again, you walk in, you go to the left, and there's always like a candle cart. And they did have a lot of new Christmas candles, which I picked up a couple of. The first one that I was excited to see is the Lavender Pine candle. Now, this one was sold out at my regular store. I want to say Candle Day, I think they still had a few left. It sold out really fast. And I was able to find one during SAS, but that was it. So I had not seen these around at all, and they had, I think, 4 of these. I only snagged one because the price point was $10, which still feels too expensive for me, but also rare find. I'm definitely going to pick it up. And this one, I just love. This is one of those jars that illuminates really nicely. It's really pretty when it's lit. The Strawberry Snowflakes is the same one, except that one's pink instead of purple. Plus, I just love the fragrance on this one. The scent notes are freshly picked lavender, cedarwood bark, and frosted pine. There's something about this candle that is just so comforting to me. You get kind of this like sappy sweetness from the pine, and then that lavender it's almost sharp. It's very lavender forward, but it also blends nicely with that pine. So you get this kind of sharp sweetness from the cedarwood, and then you get a brightness, sweetness from the floral, and they just balance really well. And this smells so good when it's lit. I absolutely loved this one. I think my husband and I both agreed this was our favorite one this Christmas. We got through a full one, started on a second one, and then I think I don't know if I have a backup. This might be my only backup. Also love the lids on this one with the embossed snowflake. And then it has the core wicks. And it did perform well, so it was another reason I was willing to spend 10 bucks on it, because it's just a solid candle. I might burn this summer. Even though it's got that pine note, I really like that lavender. The other one that I picked up was the Calming Skies Lavender and Peppermint. This one also sold out at all of my stores really quick this winter. I remember when the day it launched, I went into a store I don't normally go to, but they had their display up and I smelled it and I was like, oh yeah, that's nice. Maybe I'll get that. And then it was just gone. Like they had all just disappeared. So this one also has that lavender note in it, but it also has cool peppermint and warm patchouli. You all know how much I love patchouli. My husband loves peppermint candles. This is just such a nice balance of those scents. You get the lavender, again, it's like a sweet, bright note. The peppermint, the best way I can describe it is it reminds me a little bit of like the Brock's peppermint swirl candies. You get a little bit of sweetness, but then it's also minty. And I feel like the patchouli is just, it's at the foundation. It's like a base note. Really pretty. Has the, I think that's kind of a goldish color lid. Yeah, looks like a gold lid to me. And I love the label on this. So beautiful with the clouds. Relaxing. I think appropriate for a more aromatherapy spa-like candle. So happy to have found that one. And then the Netflix one I snagged was one of the Emily in Paris Lavender Luxe candles. Now I feel like I saw this one during SAS because they did go 75% off. Was a little disappointed this was $10, but whatever. It's could possibly going in the trash next week when they do their moss, or it's just going to be able to be sold at the outlet store. I don't know, but I didn't want to risk it, so I did pick it up. I think I was on the fence during SAS because I felt like there was something a little bit off about the lavender note. But now I'm smelling it and I like it. It's got the lavender floral, clearly lavender kick today. There's like something a little bit sweet. It almost feels like powdery to me, or like a macaron cookie. I don't know. There's something else in there. What are the scent notes? Oh, it's in French. Lavande de Provence. I don't speak French, so I don't know if that's right. Flirtatious jasmine. That might be some of that bright note in there, and then vanilla crush. So it's the vanilla that's coming through. Yeah, it kind of just reminds me of like a lavender macaron, but without the almond note, because those usually have almond in them or some sort of marzipan. So I'm going to give this one a try. I like the jar. I like this kind of artsy. Who's the artist who does this style? I'll put his name up there. I can't remember his name, but it reminds me of that artist. Gorgeous. Love the black lid. So happy to have found a Netflix collab candle that wasn't marked out. Hopefully the outlet store continues to sell that stuff. They also had that in the they had a body cream, and then they also had the Amore candle as well. Was it the red one? I think that was the Amore. So they did have a couple of those, but I just wanted that one. I would have picked up the macaron one, which was green, but they didn't have it. So I just got the lavender. And then we stumbled upon this Single-Wick of the Hot Cocoa and Cream. This one is my favorite chocolate, possibly one of the only chocolate candles I feel like I've ever gotten from Bath & Body Works. I like their chocolate and orange one too this past season, but I only have this in the 3-wick, and this one was 75% off, so snagged this one. Super affordable for what it is. I'm just going to store it until next year. Decadent milk chocolate, fresh steamed milk, and mini marshmallows. I loved burning this one this winter. I actually still have it in my drawer. I'm just considering it like a year-round gourmand. And I would absolutely burn this with like marshmallow sugar from Goose Creek. I would burn this with the chocolate covered strawberry from Goose Creek. I love mixing candles, and in particular chocolate candles, with other stuff. So very happy about this one. I think that's a good find. What else? Oh, they had the new 3-wick sleeve with the gems. the little crystals. So I did use a reward to pick this up. This one's reward eligible. It's $14.95. So decided to go ahead and snag that. This one is one of the new ones. I was surprised to see this one out, but none of the others. I love how it glows in the light. So got that one for free by using my rewards. I need to use more of those because I have too many. What else? Okay, and then I picked up a few soaps and a body wash, a couple of other items here in my bag. I did get this moisturizing body wash, the warm vanilla sugar. I bought the candle last week. You might remember that was a part of my haul from last week. Oh my gosh, y'all, loving the candle. It is delicious. It's like the best vanilla body care scented candle. I think it's almost half gone already. I've been burning it all week. So then I wanted to pick some of this up. Scent notes are vanilla, white orchid, sparkling sugar, fresh jasmine, and creamy sandalwood. I did try the lotion. It was the body cream I tried. I don't know, maybe I should try the lotion. I tried the body cream while I was there, and there's something about the vanilla body cream dry down scent that always smells a little bit like Vaseline to me. I don't know what it is that's in it. I'm not a huge fan, so I think what I'm going to do is just use this as a body wash and use a different lotion. Maybe I'll do like strawberry pound cake or sweetheart cherry. Something sweet that will complement the vanilla notes in here and the sandalwood notes. This was $3, y'all. So I'm not going to turn it down. Of course I'm going to get it. I also picked up some fall soaps because I don't have fall soaps. I have a ton of summer, few Christmas, and I think I'm down to like 3 or 4 spring soaps. So I did pick up a couple of fall. I got a white pumpkin in the gel soap. This one's gingered white pumpkin, caramel glaze, and warm blended spices. Just kind of your classic fall fragrance. I feel like you can get some cinnamon. There might be some clove in there. It's warm, it's spicy. Get the ginger from the spiciness from the ginger. This is really nice. These were all 75% off. And then I picked up Sweater Weather, also in the gel. I was happy to see them have so many gel options today. This one is sage, eucalyptus, and fresh woods. I really like this one in the soap. Not a huge fan of the candle, but smells really good. It's fresh, clean. You get that earthiness from the sage. Also, I like the label. Bakery with a bike. My husband is a cyclist, and his master's thesis actually looked at social movements around cycling. So whenever I see bikes in anything, it makes me think of him. So that label is nice for that reason. And then I grabbed just your classic Perfect Autumn. Love this fragrance. I have this one in a Single-Wick candle, but I think I had this soap this fall, but ran out of it. So fresh cranberry, spiced pumpkin, and crisp apple. I'm not usually a huge apple fan, but I feel like the apple is subtle in this, and it blends really nicely with the cranberry, and you don't get too much spice. So happy to have that one. Those were all 75% off. And then I picked up, they had their room spray flash sale today. How much were these? Were they $3.95, $5.95? Let me see. Where are you? Wow, that took way longer to find than it should have. $3.95. So they had the flash sale, and oh, my husband, he's so patient. So I'm always doing the incentivized reviews with Goose Creek because why not? Like, they give you free stuff, and every time they send me a review, which is like once a week because I always get hauls from them, I'll do a review and I get a free room spray. And so every order I get, there's also a free room spray, and he's like, we don't use it. Like, why do you keep getting it? I'm like, because it's free. And then today I was like, oh, but they have good scents. I have to pick up a couple. He just kind of rolled his eyes at me and told me we don't have space. And I was like, it's fine. I'll make space. We totally have space. But he just didn't want to, he's like, use it or don't buy it. And that's fair, right? Like, I should be using these. So I'm trying to figure out, like, how do I remember to use these? What's y'all's tactic? Like, how do you remember to take out your room sprays and spray them? And I don't want to use them in the bathroom because I don't want them associated with bathroom smells. I feel like if I start doing that, then I'm not going to want to burn the candles because it's going to like trigger my memories of bathroom smells, and I don't want that. So give me some pointers in the comments. How do you use your room sprays? Where do you put them? How do you remember to use them? Because I do want to use them. So I got Into the Night, which is one of my favorite fragrances from Bath & Body Works. I love the body mist. I have the body mist in this. I have the hand cream. I have the body wash. I have the Single-Wick. The 3-wick is a little bit strong to me, but love this. Yes, smells so good. Actually, maybe I'll just make this a part of my nighttime routine because I do use the lotion when I go to bed. Just spray this in the bedroom. See, I answer my own questions. Now I'm like, maybe I should have bought too much stuff. And then I picked up an In the Stars because I also really like this one. I have this in the 3-wick candle. I find the body wash and the lotion to be a little bit too potent. It's a little bit too strong for me. And my husband really loves the candle on this one. So I picked up the spray, the room spray as well. Oh yeah, that's delicious. Both of them are very like body care fragrances to me. So that's my outlet haul. Here's the receipt, y'all. And I didn't have any coupons today, so it was all just sale stuff. So the 3-wicks were all $10. The Single-Wick was $4.24. The soaps were either $2.24 or $1.99. The moisturizing body wash was $3, and then the room sprays were $3.95 each. So my subtotal before tax was $51, and I saved $109.89. Happy about that. Awesome savings. Then we went to the second store. We were looking for those candle holders and the Sweetest Song. They did have the fine fragrance mist. I think it was like a roller perfume and the hand cream at the cash wrap. So I did get to smell it, but honestly, I don't feel like I got the best impression because those fine fragrance mists sometimes just smell like alcohol to me. And then the body cream and the perfume they didn't have a sample of. I'm not sure why. But just the gist that I get is that it's a little bit fruity. It reminds me a little bit of like something along the lines of like the gingham line. It's like fruity, but also felt a little bit body care to me. I really want to smell the 3-wick, but again, gotta wait until next week. Then we stopped at the third store and thought, well, let's just check there too because it's on the way home. And he ended up finding a Single-Wick that he got for one of his rewards. He picked up the Oceans candle. This one is scent notes of blue cypress, vetiver, and coastal air. Love this one too. We don't have this one yet. This reminds me of a little bit of Frozen Lake. There's something cool in it that reminds me of Frozen Lake. And then it also reminds me of the White Barn Neutrals. It's the vetiver one. I don't remember. It's vetiver and cardamom that I was burning this winter. That vetiver comes through and then you get that kind of cool note that reminds me of Frozen Lake. So we're just adding that one. Probably do this one maybe in June because it's a more masculine scent. But also, I would do this all summer just because it's ocean. It reminds me of like coastal stuff. Then we stopped at one more store because I went to Yankee, which I'll do a haul video for Yankee as well. Keep your eye out for that. Picked up my candle holders, grabbed a candle, a couple of things in that pickup. And it's in the same mall with Bath & Body Works, so we checked that store too, but no luck. None of the 4 stores we went to had the new 3-wick holder with the birds. They just had this one. They also didn't have the bow one. So happy to have this one, but it's really looking for the bird one. All right, y'all, that is my haul. And, I was going to say, if you're anywhere that has a Peet's Coffee and Tea, our coffee break. So it's like we went to 2 stores and we're like, okay, like we need some caffeine. We went to Peet's and got a coffee. We tried their new, is it like Pot O' Gold latte? I recommend trying it. It's really good. It's matcha, caramel drizzle, a shot of one of their espresso lines. I can't remember which one. And at first I was like, I don't know about this. I'll go ahead and post a picture. I love the color. I love the way it comes out when it's made. And it was pretty good. There's something about the caramel and the matcha blending together that's really delicious. And it's limited. I think they end that promo on the 21st and they just started selling it yesterday. So if you want to try it, I suggest going as soon as possible. And for me, it was just perfect to go along with our what felt like almost an endless road trip today, going to different Bath & Body Works trying to find those candle holders. All right. Thank you so much for watching. If you're returning, I really appreciate you coming back and allowing me to share my hauls and my ritual with you. If you're new and you like this video, I do these every Saturday. I go to the outlet store almost every Saturday, so there's usually some find I can't resist. I'll be sure to post one next week as well. So if you aren't already, make sure you subscribe. And if you appreciate this video, go ahead and give me a thumbs up. Always makes me feel good. And did I make good choices? If you have any comments or questions about the stuff I picked up today, go ahead and put those in the comments. I love building community with you all, and I will see you again in my next video. Tomorrow, I will be posting another Scent to Table video for Bananas Foster by Kringle, so be sure to check that out as well. Have a great weekend, and I'll see y'all tomorrow. Bye-bye.